Celebrity Squares. And playing the big box game tonight, game show host and Radio 1 DJ Danny Baker. From That's Life, Doc Cox. Impressionist Hillary O'Neill. Star of Sitting Pretty, it's Diane Bull. From the United States, comedian-magician John Lenihan. Game show host supreme from Bullseye, Jim Bowen. From Newshound, Ross King. From Countdown, Carol Vorderman. And broadcaster Annabelle Croft. They're all here to play Celebrity Squares. And now here's the star master of Celebrity Squares, Bob Monkhouse.
Thank you and welcome to this show, The Towering Inferno of Ha Ha Ha, where we dare to ask unusual questions like, if the Bible is right when it says that man was made by God in his own image, how rough was God looking when he made Danny Baker? Hello, celebrities! Didn't mean it, Dan. No. We have beautiful, beautiful Vanessa here. Will you please tell, since you're playing the naught today, would you please tell our celebrities all about yourself?
Yes. Hello, celebrities. My name's
Hiya,
Vanessa.
Vanessa.
Hello. My name's Vanessa. I'm from Wolverhampton in the West Midlands, and I'm a travel agent. I'm engaged to Dwyer, who's over there, and we're getting married in September.
The British love travel now, don't they? They go all over the world.
Yes, they do.
Is business good?
Yes, very good.
Actually, don't we love it? We're going abroad all the time, I suppose, because we have rotten weather here. It's amazing that most of us now can say diarrhea in 5 languages, you know. Would you please... Vanessa Beasley, isn't it? Yes. Beasley, would you please say hello, ladies and gentlemen, to Vanessa. Playing the cross today is you. Don't record yourself. Tell our stars who you are and what the devil you think you're doing here.
Hi, celebrities. My name's Peter. I live in Bishopbriggs, just outside Glasgow. I'm a policeman, married to Aileen, and I've got 2 lovely daughters.
A policeman? I thought so this afternoon. I saw you dusting the fingerprints on those cars. Your ambition? Got an ambition?
Well, I've always fancied learning to fly a helicopter.
Well, why don't you?
I'm afraid of heights.
Yeah. I'm afraid of depths. Yet I keep sinking to new ones. Well, the purpose... Like, there's an example for you. The purpose of the game is to get 3 squares in a row up and down like this. Or across like that. Or from corner to corner, what is laughingly called diagonally. Or any 5 squares, for that matter. It's up to our contestants to decide whether the stars are giving a correct answer or just making one up. That's how you win the squares. They're worth £10 each in the first round of the game, and a completed game, of course, is worth a bonus of 50 quid, and it's worth accumulating the most cash because it could be the key to a car from the Monkhouse Motor Show.
A nifty 5-door hatchback, a white 4-wheel drive, a sleek cabriolet, a flame red saloon, and an elegant coupe.
Oh. No larder. No larder. Can you understand that? There isn't a larder there. And they come up with this surefire anti-pollution device, an ignition key that doesn't fit. First chance to pick a star, because you won the toss, evidently.
Yes,
Vanessa, pick a star.
Danny Baker, please.
Danny Baker!
Thank you, Vanessa.
Ah, yes. Radio 1, BBC
Thanks,
1. You lost weight, Dan?
Yes, I have. Yeah, I've lost weight.
You've been using the Salman Rushdie Guide to Eating Out, have you?
I actually stopped drinking, is what it is. That and stopped putting mayonnaise in my coffee. But I actually got letters from people saying, you've lost a lot of weight, how did you do it? And the only thing you can write back is say, well, here's the Dan diet. Drink about 10 pints of lager a day for 2 or 3 years, and then stop drinking 10, and you'll find you'll start to lose. But that's the truth.
OK. Well, now, let's make Vanessa fat with success. What?
Oh.
Nice link, nice link. What am I, rubbish here? What's the most commonly used word in the English language in conversation? English language conversation, what is the most commonly used word? Is it the or I?
Most commonly used. I read a book, How to Speak Well English, and it said the least used phrase in the Bible is Broadway show tunes, but the most used British phrase, the.
The.
Yes, I would agree.
I is correct. You're wrong to agree with the. I'm sorry.
Future, Vanessa.
Cross cuts the square. No money is won. Where's your next cross going to go, Peter?
Hillary, please.
Hillary O'Neill. Welcome, Hillary, from the world of cabaret and theatre and pantomime and all the millions of things you do. This is Hilary of the O'Neills. The O'Neills comes from a long line some soldier handed her mother. Hilary. People, Hilary, how many times was James Cagney married? Once or 8 times? James Cagney.
8 times? That's a lot of women saying, you dirty rat, you. No, you're right, I never could do the voice. Mind you, my husband Basil and I are married.
That's great.
And you know, Bob, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Bob. You know, it's as if our wedding was yesterday. If it was tomorrow, I'll cancel it. Once or 8? I'll go for 8.
What do you say?
I disagree.
He was married to Frances for 63 years. He married once, you're right to disagree. In goes your cross. You win for your first £10 of the game. I can imagine where you're going to go.
Doc, please.
Doc Cox. Oh, he's on the spot. Doc Cox in the box. You've got your ukulele with you, Doc.
I've got my little ukulele, just in case.
Just in case you can answer the question using your little ukulele.
Yes.
This is a brilliant man, this man. Bought swimming trunks that said dry clean only. Doc Cox. Which unpleasant complaint did Admiral Horatio Nelson suffer from? Migraine or seasickness?
Migraine or seasickness. Now, Nelson stands on a column, doesn't he? He's the guy who's had a bit of everything shot away.
Go on.
And he stands on top of that column, and all the pigeons do all sorts of things on him, don't they? On his head, and that'd give me a migraine, certainly. But I seem to remember a little song I learned at my mother's knee.
I wondered if you might.
And other low joints. And it went... Oh, hooray for Captain Nelson, the bravest of the bunch. He never lost a battle, but he sometimes lost his lunch.
I was worth waiting for, that was.
So I think that what...
Doc.
Hello?
Danny.
Is that Danny up there, Dan?
Do you know? Yeah. Just as a tag.
Yes.
Do you know what big show tune Nelson used to finish his act with?
No, Dan. What big show tune?
Please don't talk about me, one eye's gone. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.
Yes, our winner.
Thank you. You've been a marvellous audience. Thank you very much.
My name is Danny Baker. Good night. Meantime, back at sea, did Admiral Nelson suffer from migraine or seasickness?
Seasickness.
Seasickness.
I'll agree.
You're right to agree, and you know it goes in there. You block that line across the middle of the board. Off you go, Peter.
Carol, please. Carol.
Carol Vorderman, welcome from Countdown and many other appearances. And congratulations. How old is your new baby now?
18 months now, little Katie.
Carol's had a baby, and you thought she used the logarithm method, didn't she? Wow. No, she likes to multiply. Carol, agriculture, how many pints of milk should you get from a good milking cow in 1 year? Should you get 6,000 or should you get 12,000 pints?
You get a lot of bottle, I'd say that much, but 6,000 or 12,000? Well, if everyone pulls together, 12,000.
If everyone pulls together, right. 12,000, says Carol.
I agree.
Yes, you're right to agree. Your cross goes in there, another £10, brings you to £20. On the front of your desk, there it is. Pick a star.
Annabelle, please.
You've got to go to Annabelle Croft. How lovely to see you in the square. You're lovely. Terrific. You ever play Martina Navratilova?
Yes, unfortunately. Didn't last very long.
Great player.
Yes, she was.
I guess she helped the game to evolve in many ways.
She certainly did.
In equestrianism, what is a sulky?
An equestrian sulky. Sounds like Duke of Edinburgh surrounded by photographers.
A sulky equestrian. Well, it's either a saddle for young riders or a two-wheeled carriage. Which do you think it is, Annabelle?
Dear, I think it's a two-wheel carriage, I think.
Annabelle says a two-wheel carriage.
Yes,
Yes, that's right. We'll put you... There's another... 20 pounds for you. Mort gets the square. You've got to do it. Got a block, haven't you?
Ross, please.
You can either block or try to win with Jim or block with Ross. What you going to do?
I'll go for Jim.
You're going to go and try and win with Jim. Jim Bowen, a winner. Lovely man.
Hi, Bob.
You're a lovely man.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, you put the bull in bullseye, and we're always so pleased to see you here. Your dandruff's getting worse, isn't it? I hear a snowplow followed you home last night.
What?
Oh, dear, oh, dear. We've been doing this for years, him and me. The 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. They are death, famine, pestilence, and what?
Bernard Manning.
Flood or war?
War. Trust me.
I agree.
You're right to trust Jim. You've completed the cross gets the square. You get a £10 spare. You get a £50 bonus. You now have a total of £80. One of these stars, one of these faces is sitting in the secret square. We don't know here in the studio who's sitting in the secret square. That is knowledge for you alone at home. But we also know what that secret square will be worth should we land upon it and answer successfully. It's worth this.
Enjoy the Blarney and the warm welcome of Dublin's Fair City.
Ah, very nice. Dublin. Have you ever been to Dublin?
Yes.
Ah, it's beautiful. Been to Dublin?
Years ago, yeah.
Ah, it's beautiful. Well, we'll fit you up there because they're lovely people. We now play on. Try an 8-to-1 chance goes to you to pick a star who's sitting in the secret square.
I'll try Ross, please.
Ross, ladies and gentlemen, from Newsound, Ross King.
Thank you. Bob, I know this is quite embarrassing, but is it all right if I say hello to my mum? I have to do it because I phoned her during the week and I said, I'm coming on Celebrity Squares, and she said, I hope you win the car. That's the confidence she's gotten me.
That's lovely. In 1985, Ross, a Scottish publishing company produced a unique book where its pages 1 metre square or 1 millimetre square.
No. 1 millimetre square would be very small indeed. In fact, I think it would be that one because I remember the title of it. It was Jim Bowen's Tips on How to Be a Good Game Show Host. Great super smashing, Jim.
What are you doing at me? What are they doing to me, Robert?
He loves you. Don't we all love Jim?
Yeah. Tell the wife.
She strips for Jim. Very good exercise. Ross? Are you saying the book that we're talking about in 1985 was actually 1 millimetre square or not?
Yes, I'm going to say it was that small.
I'll agree with Ross.
You're absolutely right. And we put your circle, your northern that wins you £10. Where's the secret square? Where's the holiday in Dublin?
John, please. John.
We have John Lenihan. John, welcome from the Comedy Store. American-born host of the Comedy Store in London.
Absolutely. I'm a magician as well. I just feel better doing a trick. So just carry on, Bob. I'll just do the carrot trick.
Would you just
don't mind me.
Eating a carrot. It's just unbelievable. Just unbelievable.
15, 20 minutes of this.
Well, it's good for your eyesight. What is the minimum age qualification to become United States President, John? Is it 35 or is it 40?
35. That's IQ. How old's Clinton? Clinton, the I didn't inhale president. Yeah. Yeah, he's going to be playing Pinocchio in pantomime. 35.
35, says John Lenihan.
I disagree.
You're wrong to disagree. 35 is correct. Naught gets the square. No money is won. I can imagine where you're going.
Yes, I'll go with Hillary, please.
Hillary O'Neill. But, Hillary, you're not the secret square. People, Hillary, how many A levels has John Major got? 1 or none?
Well, I shouldn't think, Bob, he's got any at all, because people are always saying he's an unqualified success, don't you think?
Very good, Maggie.
1 or none? 1, but I'm not sure.
I'll disagree.
You disagree. You think it's none. You're right to disagree, yes. And you've won the front of the game. You never found it. We didn't find the secret square. We'll play for the secret square after the break when we come back, because we will be back in a flash with double the cash. I'm getting the hang of it. Oh, I'm getting Celebrity Square's elbow here. Welcome back to the show. We double the dosh now, and also, of course, we never won that secret square on the last round, so we have another secret square star for you to see at home, and we can't see that here in the studio. Is it the same star you saw before? We don't know. Maybe it's someone different. But we can tell you it's the same holiday. It's Dublin, a lovely holiday in Dublin, and £20 per square, £100 per one game. Go ahead, Peter, pick a star.
Danny Baker, please.
Danny Baker. Was Michelangelo's nose long or flat?
According to Dali, it was a tulip. Long or flat? I'd say I know everything about art, but I don't know what I like. It's and the other art joke is art is like royalty. It should speak to you first. What's the category?
Michelangelo worked flat out, you know.
Yeah.
His nose was long or it was flat. You have to tell us which.
Long and it was flat. And it was flat, yeah. It was long.
I disagree.
Good, it was flat. Could get near the ceiling. We put the cross in there. You had £20. Bring you to a total of 100. You now have the ton. Go ahead.
Diane, please. Diane Bull.
Diane Bull, welcome to the show at last.
Thank you.
From Sitting Pretty. You are sitting pretty. You're sitting and you're pretty. Are you as dizzy as that character you play in Sitting Pretty?
What? Of course not.
No, not. She's a little bit dim. She couldn't think too hard. She'd hurt herself. But this one is easy for you. Law. Are ship's captains allowed to perform marriages while at sea, Diane?
Yes, I think they are. I think the wedding night would be the first mate. Not bad for somebody thin.
Pretty good. Pretty good for a small person.
Yeah, they are.
They're allowed to perform marriages at sea.
I disagree.
You're right to disagree. They're not allowed to do that at all. It's a legend. So your naught goes in there. Where would you like your next cross to go?
Annabelle, please.
Annabelle Croft. Other cultures, Annabelle. Which country celebrates a public holiday known as Respect for the Aged Day on September the 15th every year? Is it China or is it Japan?
Oh, I didn't know you were born on September the 15th.
I knew it. I knew you'd do that to me, you pretty girl.
China or Japan? Oh, I have no idea. Japan. I don't know.
I disagree.
No, you're wrong to disagree. It is Japan that has that tradition. And so naught gets the square, no money is won. Where would you like your next naught to go?
Ross, please.
Ross King, to try and get a winning line down the right-hand side of the game board. Is a newborn panda larger or smaller than a mouse?
Ooh. There was a guy in Scotland, a zookeeper called MacDonald. He had a small one. It was a quarter panda. Quarter panda.
Sad story.
No. No,
Very
sorry.
depressing you are today.
Yeah. No, it's bigger than a mouse. No, it's got to be bigger.
I disagree.
You think it's smaller than a mouse?
Yes.
You're right. And you get another £20 today. You've got £130 now in the front of your desk. Got to do it. Doc, please. Doc Cox the block. Doc. Does the Forest Lawn Cemetery in California greet its mourners with a recording of Our Sweet Mystery of Life?
It ought to be Bernard Cribbins singing Hole in the Ground, didn't it, really? But,
so.
Can I use my ukulele again?
Please do.
Please pay the rent on that... It's fab, this is it. You'll love it. Oh, please pay the rent on that grave of your...
Put it down.
I stuck to me costume now. Right, it's all right.
I've got to sing that song.
Oh, yes, you want to hear that song, don't you?
Yes.
Here we go. It goes something like this. It goes... Oh, please pay the rent on that grave of your mum's, or by next Tuesday, up she comes.
No. We both had a loser. What about the answer? Do they play?
Oh yes.
Our Sweet
It
Mystery of
sounds
Life.
like the kind of tasteless thing they would do. Yes, I reckon they do.
Doc says they do.
I agree.
No, they don't. Oh, we cannot put a naught into Doc Cox's square because it's game point. If you want a naught in there, you must put it there yourself.
Right, I'll go for Doc, please.
Oh, no. Doc.
I'm not going to sing again.
Oh, that's all.
Right, here we go. What's next?
Dear Lord. Doc is now sitting in his box without his instrument. Here we go with the question. A rodent's teeth never stop growing. Is that true or false?
He asks Esther Ranson's right-hand man. Let's think. I reckon they never stop growing.
I agree with Doc.
They're worn down by gnawing, but they never stop growing. That's right, and you win there. Never found it. Well, we're going to move into top gear. We've only got 60 seconds left to play, and now we double up. £40 per square. Go ahead, pick a star. Hillary, in which year was the most noble order of the Garter established? 1348 or 1848?
1348.
1340.
I agree.
Yes, you're right to agree. £40 is yours. Cross gets the square. Pick a star.
Danny, please.
Until 1948, Danny, for legal reasons, the Home Secretary had to be present at a royal birth. True or false?
True.
I agree.
No, false. The Home Secretary was only responsible for notifying a royal birth, therefore Cross gets the square, no money is won.
Doc.
Doc Cox for a winning line. In his will, George Bernard Shaw said, royalties from his work should be used to design and develop a phonetic language. Is that true or false?
Trust me, this is true.
I agree.
You're right! Oh, put the cross in there, £40 and a £200 bonus. That is fantastic. £380 is now yours, sir. But it's turned to you. You got £250,000. £250, my darling Vanessa Beasley. So you can take that back to Wolverhampton and invest it in your travel agency or whatever you want to do with it. Whatever you want to do with it. Share it with Dwyer.
Dwyer.
Who's a lovely man. Lovely to have been with you. Thanks for joining us on the show. As for you, sir, we'd like you to win a car. Take a look at this bunch of wheels.
A nippy 5-door hatchback in metallic frost blue. A white 4-wheel drive off-road soft top. A sleek cabriolet in Polynesian turquoise. A flame red 1.6 injection special edition saloon. And an elegant coupe in metallic quicksilver.
Yeah. Trying to put the spotlight on the car that you're going to be playing for, Peter. Ah, look at those dancing lights. Going all around the limos. The only way you can stop that sequence of lights is to hit that button. Would you step onto the naught, please, and get ready. Face the display. See how the lights are going. Which car would you like? I'll bet you'd love that beautiful Ethos or that Super Coupe. Any one, I'm sure. You have 10 seconds in which to push your luck. Your 10 seconds are starting now. Oh! You've got the off-road. Come round here onto the cross. You've got the 4-wheel drive. The 4-wheel drive to play for. Do you fancy that? Yeah. Have you got a car?
Yes.
What condition is it in?
Scraped its MOT.
Scraped through its MOT. OK. We want to try and give you that lovely little car over there. Choose a subject. Entertainment, at work, food and drink.
Entertainment, please.
Entertainment it is. We've taken this out and done a public survey. We have a public survey with 20 most popular answers on the card that I'm holding. We want 9 of them, less than half. We want the 9 of them in 30 seconds. As you give me each one of these, we'll light up a box. Of course, first of all, we have to black out the boxes. We want you to light all 9 boxes in order to win that off-road 4-wheel drive car. It can be yours. After each answer, please pause so I can say yes or no if it isn't on the card. That's fully understood? Otherwise, you might disqualify yourself. We don't want that to happen. Wrong answers don't count. If you give me the same answer twice, we'll bell you like this. And you'll know that that won't count either. Doesn't matter. Just keep going. What we asked the public was, name countries that have competed in the Eurovision Song Contest between 1956 and 1993. Getting excited here. I want 9 of them in 30 seconds. Your half-minute. Good luck, Peter. Your half-minute begins now.
Malta.
Yes.
Luxembourg.
Yes.
Iceland.
Yes.
Britain.
Yes.
France.
Yes.
Germany.
Yes.
Spain.
Yes.
Portugal.
Yes. One more.
Norway.
Yes! Oh, well done, Peter. Oh, terrific, man. What about that? You got the car, you got the smile. The policeman from Bishopbriggs has a brand new off-road 4-wheel drive. We have enjoyed the company of Hillary and John and Ross, of Carol and Danny and Annabelle, of Jim and Diane and Doc. Join us next week and every week. It's Celebrity Squares. Oh, I'm so pleased with it.